Peapods, behind the scenes, on the fly. So, this is another one of the strips that did not exist before I reviewed what I had done. Now, the last time that this happened, somebody had pointed it out and said, hey, you really should have this in there. And I was like, oh, you are so right. This time, I just looked at the pacing and went, how did they get from open door to where I was at so quickly? And I went, this doesn't work for me. So Friday night, these go live Saturday morning at 9. Friday night, I had that change of heart, and I cranked this thing out. And I'm very happy I did. I'm very pleased with the way it turned out. I'd never drawn a little character like Trip holding something as large as Brutus. And to Ink Comics, who pointed out how that little boat hold Brutus, well, how in the world is Trip holding him? Now, before I go on with the drawing portion of this, it's very interesting for me to watch my own voice spikes. While I'm kind of shrill at the beginning, the way I say Peapods, I like the way it looks. I'm getting more into the technical side of the way I record the videos. This, of course, will only be there for the YouTube and Facebook watchers of the videos. I'm very particular on the way I lay out the videos. The intro is 3.6 seconds, always 3.6. If I misgot it and I hit 3.5 or 3.7, I will correct it until I'm on 3.6. That's also true with the little end wave that I have of them. It is also 3.6 seconds. And then if you're building a video for Instagram or for Twitter, now Twitter does give you a whole 120 seconds. Instagram only gives you 60. So I make a shorter video for them. Wasn't actually going to talk about all that, but you know what? The whole title of this episode was On the Fly, so I can pretty much go anywhere. Going back, if you will look at Brutus's teeth right now, you'll see that the ink lines do not match up at all with where I penciled it. Again, on the fly, I made a decision that I did not like where I had placed it, so I made the corrections. And it's one of those things that you get to do as an artist. You can change things as you're going along to make it work for what you're doing. One last sidebar. I actually had to stop recording and watch the video again just because it did not look like in the video feed that I had everything correct. And it's just where I'd taken an old strip to make sure that my backgrounds were consistent, popped up in the middle of the feed. Last note, the ending of this, I always said I was going to change the way that Trip's waving and everything, and you know what? It's grown on me, and I really like it. So enjoy my ending, and I will see y'all later.